We were delivering a bed to, it was for one 7-year-old boy, and he was now moving in with his grandparents. The grandparents hadn't had anybody living at home, a child living at home there, so they needed a bed, and they had already cleared out the room and were getting the room ready, but they didn't have a bed. The grandfather met us, and we walked in with him, and he was telling us basically how things were going, what the story was. There was a gentleman sitting on a sofa as we walked by, but he didn't really say anything. He just he was watching. He acknowledged us, but didn't say anything. After we got the bed set up and everything we walked back out, and the gentleman again, he didn't really say anything. He just said thank you. As we came back out, the grandfather said, "Well, that's my son, and he's waiting for his heart transplant." So that was, that's the one that really sticks in my mind.
Most people react the same way I did. They just can't believe that kids are sleeping on the floor in Central Oregon. They are, and most people, as soon as I tell them about it, they either want to volunteer or somehow get involved.
You get to see that end outcome, a happy child, a happy family, thankfulness, and they're quality beds. You know, at the end of the day, this is a quality product that, as long as they can fit in a twin bed, can last their whole life, you know, and pass on to another family member or somebody else in need.
Joe is amazing at doing fundraising, getting the community sponsors involved in all that.
Giving back to the cause has helped them with a helping hand, a handout. So we don't do handouts, we do hand-ups, and we just want to help everybody.
And our first delivery, we were hooked. I mean, seriously, that was all it took. When we said we're doing this, we got back home and we just started right away. It's such a great reward. I mean, it's really immeasurable, the joy you get when you see these kids' faces, when you are reaching out and you're doing something for someone else. I mean, there's just really nothing else that fills that hole that I think most people have. You just don't know the difference you're going to make. You don't know what that bed means to a child.
It's one of the reasons why I continue to come back build after build, is just knowing that this little bit of time that I volunteer is going to make the world of a difference to not just one family or one child, but hundreds of children. And what I'm really looking forward to is getting out and doing one of the deliveries. And I just know that that's going to be heart-filling even more and make me come back no matter what.
Come help us on a build day. Come help us with the delivery. Help us with some of the admin work or inventory, or just so many different aspects to what we're doing that you can get involved in and help with. So if you don't have a deep pocketbook and the love of labor in your hands, and you can give with your hands and heart, that is just as wonderful as anybody with a $20,000 check for us.
The need is real. There are so many ways you can get involved. Making quilts, buying bedding, contributing funds, volunteering, coming in to help, volunteering for the builds, volunteering for a delivery team. It'll change your life.